a forever dungeon master who longs for the days of adventuring with your friends, but rather you are stuck behind a dungeon master screen narrating the hijinks and chaos that your friends cause? But what if I were to tell you that you could do both? Today I want to analyze the question, can the Dungeon Master be a playable character? And real quick, if you like D&D and TTRPG stuff, hit the follow button. The short answer is no, at least not in the traditional sense. While the Dungeon Master does know the beats of a story, ultimately it's the dice that determines how the story goes. And no pun intended, but the role of the dice is intended to provide a level of uncertainty, even to the DM. But if the Dungeon Master were to play a PC, what would that look like? Well, let's use our friends in the Lord of the Rings as an example. You have a lot of your traditional archetypes that you would find in a D&D party. You have your wizard, your ranger, your barbarian, your fighter. One character I want to bring your attention to is actually Frodo. I can't remember who said it, but I was watching a video one time and someone actually referenced Frodo as an NPC, while all the other playable characters are the ones protecting the primary NPC. So in this case, the playable character by the Dungeon Master would actually be Frodo. There's a lot of things that happen to Frodo throughout the course of The Lord of the Rings, and if this were a D&D campaign, the DM could absolutely roll for a lot of the things that happens to Frodo, including using him in fights if needed. And then what happens to our buddy here is, again, largely determined by the dice rolls.
Well, just wait, a taco butt moment here. How does that differ from every other NPC the DM plays?
Fantastic taco butt question, and that's where things do get a little complicated. As mentioned earlier, the DM can't be a traditional playable character. Taco Butt, if you're a dungeon master and you are running a campaign that has a heavy importance on a single NPC, a la Frodo in this example, that NPC can act as a pseudo-playable character for the dungeon master. And that's when the dice comes rolling in, providing a level of uncertainty even to the DM. So if you are a forever DM who's looking to get that itch scratched of being a playable character, this style of campaign might be one that would work for you. It's not perfect, but it's something. Now, it should go without saying, but if you are a DM who's considering running this style of campaign, just make sure that your super important NPC doesn't overshadow your actual playable characters at the table. I mean, it's a collaborative storytelling game. Everyone should have a say. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that, and I don't really know how to end this video, so yeah, there's the taco butt again. I'll see y'all later.